Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Divine. Alright, man, before we get into this video, make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, you hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get up into it. Alright, man, so here we are again with another small little mini compilation of things 2K loves to do in my player against your user player. And, you know, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I have restarted a lot of games. Like this game that you see here, I think I'm supposed to get like 60 points or something like that. And then the other game that you'll see while I was playing against Donovan Mitchell, that was like a 50-point game. But one of the things I want to talk about is, you know, I've been talking about the slider set for my career, right? And some people say just go to All-Star, go to Superstar, don't play on Hall of Fame, leave it alone. Even I've said that. However, the problem I have is, you know, I don't like the fact that I'm being ignored. That pisses me off to the highest degree of pissedicity. And it's like, you know, you guys make it seem like y'all don't care. Mike Wang will put out a post and he'll say something along the lines of, okay, do you think we should change this or should we change that? And me, stupid old me, I'll sit there and think that, oh, well, he's actually listening to us. Well, he cares about our input. And I'll look at that and I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this 2K actually be a little better. Absolutely not. This year of 2K has been probably the most frustrating 2K so far. And I'm pretty sure people can say that that's been that every single year. You know, I wouldn't doubt that. I wouldn't refute that claim. But, you know, that's probably true. However, I will say this. I just don't like the fact that when I have a serious issue, and it's really serious because when you look at games like 2K, right? Or you look at games like Madden, at the end of the day, you're supposed to get a game where it replicates the best implication of X's and O's football, or the best, you can say the same thing for basketball. Same thing with basketball. It's supposed to give its best replication of basketball and or football. However, it's not supposed to be at the expense of the user having to get borderline cheated and computer doing the most unrealistic things more times than none. You saw that guy close out on me at this unrealistic closeout speed. This is like hyper speed. Now, bad shot or not, that guy should have never closed out on me that fast, because Lord knows if it was you that was trying to close out, they make you stand right where you at, and like you might probably be running towards a guy, but when the ball goes in the air, they somehow make you stop and stand there for a second until after he catches the ball, then you continue on running. For some weird reason, I don't know why 2K thinks that this Hall of Fame slider set is the best slider set. If Desar is the guy who's in charge of the slider set, why hasn't he done anything about the sliders? Now I'm trying to be as cordial and as professional as possible as possible as I can. It's getting pretty frustrating at this point. I'm frustrated. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are frustrated. Why do you think this slider set is so great, Czar? Why? Explain that to me. If you're the one that's in charge of the slider set, explain to me, why do you think this slider set is just great? It's fantastic. Explain that to me. You won't, because you don't respond to nobody. You don't respond to nobody. You put up a pin on your tweet, on your Twitter, and that's supposed to just be the end all be all for any future conversations or questions about slider sets or anything that has to do with difficulty. You don't say a word, Czar. You don't say a word to nobody or nothing. So how exactly are we supposed to keep in contact with you when it comes to these slider sets and see how computer plays? So I guess y'all think that this slider set is just the best, and it's going to be the best, and there are no changes. Everything is final, right? So none of my complaints are valid, even though I've given you a 10 to 15 minute video showing you looped up clips of computer doing the most heinous things, even on my career and in play now. But that's not enough. For some weird reason, that's not enough. That's not enough to say, let me look at this slider set. Your response to that would probably be, oh, well, you should play real basketball. Playing real basketball ain't enough, because as you can see, you see guys that are morphing and sliding into position, making unrealistic contact at points where they shouldn't make it at. But that's not enough. You won't go in to change anything. I've sat by patiently and kept quiet and let you guys decide to get your patch notes together. And I was hoping that in the next patch, or that patch that just came in, that patch was going to have something to do with fixing AI to make it to where they don't play as unrealistic as they do. I don't mind a few unrealistic moments here and there because it's a video game. It's what they're going to do. But every single time I load into my career, they always hit hit me with some shit that always makes me scratch my head, or I gotta pause it to compose myself because I'm 3 seconds from throwing everything out the fucking window. That's how frustrating it is for 2K. And if my career is supposed to be the most, focused player, if it's supposed to be player focused in my career this year, why do you make it so damn annoying and hard? It's not even hard, it's borderline cheating. Why are you making it so borderline cheating like for the user to just build their builds up? Why? If it's supposed to be real basketball, the real basketball should be involved instead of all this motion shifting and glitching and morphing over here and sliding over there and this unrealistic closeout speed and all this other stuff that you keep giving computer to do to try to quote unquote make it competitive. I'm frustrated. I'm 100% frustrated because it's bullshit that you guys won't fix anything regardless of how much information is being shown to you. You won't say nothing. Zach Timmerman, you won't say nothing but just praise people for playing the game as is. Czar, you won't say nothing on Twitter but repost people who are making small compilations. Mike Wayne, you won't pop out and say nothing unless it got something to do with somebody trying to question your game and say, no, this game is like this because of that. You'll pop out just to shut that person up. That's the only time you pop out. If not that, then it has something to do with a patch or it has something to do with you putting out a poll. Other than that, you guys don't give two shits about anybody and their problems. If it ain't game breaking, you don't care. And that pisses me off, bro. That frustrates me to the core. Now, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably going to get blocked from either three of those people because, again, I am for the people. You're not going to sit here and squeeze out all this money from people and then act like you don't care about their problems. That's not fair to the consumer, and that's not fair to the community. You're not going to sit there and squeeze out between $70 to $100+ every single year and then turn around and act like, oh, well, we didn't think that was a problem. No, we'll leave it where it is. You'll get used to it. That's not how you treat your consumers, and I'm not going to stand for that. It's bullshit. It's 100% bullshit. I've been civil as long as I possibly can, but now I kind of get out. I got to get out of character now because being civil ain't getting a response. So now talking crazy is going to have to be the next step. And I'm pretty sure I'm probably not going to get a response then, but hopefully this lets you know where I stand with all this, the way that y'all are handling things. Cause I'm frustrated. A lot of people are frustrated. They might not have the platform to say it, or they might not really know how to say it. But I'll say it for them, and I'll speak for myself as well. If they don't want to say anything, I'm frustrated because this is bullshit. You guys have not done any attempt to fix anything in my career other than something that's game breaking. These slaughter sets suck, Czar. They're terrible. They cheat. They don't implement real basketball, and they literally cheat the user at every turn of the card. Every single time. It's bullshit, and I'm frustrated. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to get up out of here. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread links because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.